that I want to talk about is acupuncture, because that's what I do. Okay, so you have your next sheet, and it actually will tell you things that acupuncture does. All right, and I always talk about the fact that it opens the meridians. You get a flow of chi. You know, all of these things are very how I diagnose. You know. But it's very Eastern and it's not very Western. So I actually put together a list of very Western things that are the result of having acupuncture treatments. So if you look at number 1 and 2, we're talking blood circulation and lymphatic flow. We've already talked about the lymph, right? We got to keep it flowing. Acupuncture actually activates it along with other things that we'll talk about. Blood flow. You need a really nice blood flow to actually take toxins out of the body. Like for instance, if you bang your knee and you've got a big old bruise, you can't get good blood system through there, right? It's actually through a meridian or a couple of them. So I open it up to get a nice flow of chi, which then gives me a nice flow of blood, and it can take all of those white blood cells back out and all of those, you know, all the bruising and everything like that. So you really need a really nice flow of blood in order to take all of those toxins out of the system. Number 3, it improves the function of the digestive system. I see a lot of patients for digestive issues. Anybody heard of leaky gut? Leaky gut kind of thing? Okay. It is a syndrome now that more and more people are talking about, and it is actually the integrity of the lining of the stomach or small intestine is no longer as strong as it used to be. So the stomach, you don't want the stomach to be leaky at all, because you've got acids in there, you've got the food in there as almost like chum, like that. But then once it gets into the small intestine, little tiny molecules pass through, called vitamins and minerals, things that we need for us to be optimal. If the integrity of the lining of the system is not intact, big molecules get through. And big molecules are your toxins. Okay? And we don't want big molecules to be able to get through there. So if the integrity is weak for whatever reason, if it's stress, if it's external toxins, if it's what we've been eating, things like that, we need to heal that so that you're not constantly absorbing toxins in organs that shouldn't be pushing things through that big. Okay. Number 5, it helps move the bowels. So cracks me up. I always ask people, so, now I ask it differently, but I used to say, normal bowel movements? And they go, yeah, okay. And so there's no problem? No. I go normally every 4 days. And then a lot of people think that's normal. It's normal for them. It is not considered normal in the healthy range, because you really should be having 1 or 2 bowel movements a day. What's in the bowel movement? That's one of the ways that we get rid of toxins, right? So if you're constipated and it's just sitting there, you're absorbing those toxins back into your system. So then the body has to work all over again to get them back out, and again, and we wonder why we're so tired when we're toxic, And then number 6, it stimulates the liver. It really stimulates the liver, actually. It will put the liver back into balance. So if, for instance, the liver is sluggish and not working effectively, it's the liver that takes the blood and filters it, okay, repackages all the toxins and gets it out of the body. So if, for instance, you're taking meds that deplete the function of the liver, which a lot of them do, or say you're drinking too much alcohol, I know what none of us are doing, things like that, if your liver function is depleted, then you're not going to get the toxins out as much, and acupuncture can help with that. All of those things are actually very easily to do all at the same time, because acupuncture does treat the body as a whole. So as I'm doing the different points, all of this is happening all at one time, so it's pretty cool. So.